What's up? What's up? What's up on this Saturday, y'all? What's good? Top of the top. We back. What's up? I see y'all up and ready. Shout out to everybody that's catching this live. Appreciate everybody that hit the like button in the comment section. Everybody that does everything they do. But yeah, today, let's go, man. Let's go. The day after the Diddy trial, it is looking bad. But I've been getting me some laughs already. All I'm gonna say is Nikki is funny when she online, y'all. She's very funny. Funny as hell. Yeah, she funny as hell. Like the other day when she said Jay-Z be wearing the George Washington wig. I ain't even talk about that, but I'm just saying she's just funny, man. And all I'm trying to figure out is why is she the only one be roasting them like that? Like, why nobody else be doing this stuff, man? So y'all not seeing this weird stuff? Then I was just looking at how she been going in on them for like a whole week, but it's like nobody talking about it. So it's like, yo, man, this shit getting weird. You can see everybody affiliation now. Everybody that's down with Jay-Z and Beyonce, they've been hurt. Y'all just can't see it. Everybody that works for Jay-Z and Diddy, man, they've been in the slump. It's starting to show. I know who they are. Like I said, I just say nothing. To give you a clue, you'll see everybody that was against Nicki. Somehow you're going to see something ain't looking too good for them. Or if I say it like this, everybody that was down with Cardi, it ain't looking too good for them. And don't forget, remember we spoke about it's a possibility Cardi B could have staged that whole lawsuit shit, that promotion. The thing I was really laughing at is, this is the shit I was laughing at. How this was supposed to be Cardi B album dropping, and y'all know all the stuff she did. I just watched Nicki take over her whole in 1 week. Just took over everything. Her promotion, she made it like Cardi B she make it like she never even dropped the album. And she destroying them, y'all. She destroying them. So she exposed one of Jay-Z's dirty tricks. Being that we've been speaking about, she's one of the people that probably been telling on them. When people didn't believe that they've been doing a lot of dirt to people behind the scenes, she revealed that. But the first thing I saw in Nicki that made me laugh was she said she was shitting on QUAVO. Yeah, she dragging QUAVO until she was fucking. What she said about QUAVO, what she said about Offset made me laugh. I'm sorry. She funny online, man. So anyway, we're going to get into it. Like I said, I don't got no favorites. Y'all got favorites because it was made to be like that. Yeah, they had paid people online going against Nicki. This shit was going on for a minute. So when she been telling y'all it was the truth, it was the truth. Now you're going to see everybody that was paid to go against her, somehow they gone, they scrambling, they not looking good. Or when I told y'all last year, all their checks got cut. Ever since Jay-Z been on the run, stopped cutting checks. They not paying nobody. No, I'm telling y'all what's going on. Y'all missing the show. That Diddy shit was funny. When I started the live, I was laughing because it said something. Diddy, it was a quote from Diddy on the screen. Diddy talking about I lost all my businesses. Yo, man, this whole shit is funny, man. It's like, yo. But it's over, man. The end of an era. This shit hilarious, man. So shout out to everybody that's up. What's up, y'all? Everybody that's up in here, man. People need to laugh more. What's up, James, man? What's up, James? People need to laugh more, man. A lot of y'all, man, y'all very dry. They sour grapes. They salty. They crunchy. They everything. All the above, man. We about to get into what's up, Miss Solaro, man. I told you, it's the last days of the humans online, y'all. It's an AI takeover, man. That's it. So I would go out laughing. But see, as long as the real people tapping it over here, I'm always pull up. But I'm just letting y'all know what's up, man. I'll come on here for me too. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna have fun, and that's about it, y'all. Other than that, it's a robot takeover. People career over with. People gonna be sleeping outside. A lot of people are predicting it might be a purge, and nobody knows when the shutdown is coming back. Nobody knows. Get it? So, like I said last night, to make it clear, y'all, the gov shutdown is mainly for the illegals as well. Because people forget when a lot of them came here in the beginning and throughout the process, they were getting their stamps and stuff like that. They were getting their benefits. And don't forget, a lot of those so-called illegals, they might be here. Their girl might be legit, but they not. So their girl or their wife might be getting stamped. Just know that's all. That's to cut off all illegals' money who get money from the system. It's mainly for the illegals. Then it's also to cut off for all the junkies. That's why you keep hearing stuff about healthcare and boom, boom, boom. All the junkies, meaning everybody, all junkies, y'all, are on EBT. You get it? They all on the whole package deal. All junkies. Whether they started out not being junkies, everybody that's homeless outside, y'all know they got an EBT card for the most part. Everybody that's in the shop. So this is the way they're going to shut all that down and see who's who. But it's mainly for the drug heads and the illegals. But as of now, they said they do not know when they're lifting it. And to make it clear for everybody, that whole situation with the shutdown is a government thing, y'all. Right? Meaning the Dems had to shut it down. And they, like that man said, some people on vacation, some things, he said, when we can come to the table and get this thing going, then like I said, they all gotta sit down. But at the same time, these cities turning up. We're gonna look at that today. These cities turning up. I already see what's gonna happen. The people, look, I'm gonna just tell you like this, y'all. If them people start wilding out in these cities, that shutdown ain't gonna be lifted till that shit over. That's what I'm gonna predict. Because I'm seeing a repetitive thing of people outside with machetes. We're gonna get into it. Other than that, let's go. Just letting y'all pull up. We live, y'all. Everything will be timestamped. So let's get into it on this Saturday morning. Hopefully everybody good. Why is Nicki Minaj the only one exposing Jay-Z in the industry? And it's an honest question. I need somebody to answer this. Only her and 50 Cent. But that's your proof that they control everybody else, y'all. That's their proof. Not only either they control everybody or the other percentage is scared, which is your proof that people were being abused. If your album comes out Saturday, or every time your album come out, me and my label, we drop our music. We actually wait for you to drop your music. We wait for you to do all your promotion. We wait for you to get the stove hot. And every time you about to drop, we're going to drop one of our janky artists to catch some of your traffic. And we're going to do it your whole career. And we're going to do it to everybody. That's abuse, y'all. That's abuse. When I tell you this fool been doing drug tactics in the game, let me make it clear for you. The same way he deal with the record industry, the same way drug dealers deal with drug packs. That's the part y'all don't get. You getting money on this block, he's trying to figure out how can he come on your block and take your money. And he's going to do it. Even if he got to call the police on you, he's going to do it. Right? He's one of them people. So I get everything clear. So when they keep saying he's a drug dealer that turned into a rapper, they also be telling you he also uses drug dealer tactics and street tactics in the game. But those are the same tactics that got him in the hot seat now. Because I always told you, I think people told about his abuse, and the main people that told about their abuse, y'all called them crazy. Then again, every single person that told you the truth about them, you called them crazy. Let's count 3 people. They say Nicki is crazy. They say Kanye is crazy. They say Jaguar Wright was crazy. Now, are you willing to admit today all 3 of them told you the truth about Jay-Z? So who's really crazy? Are they crazy, or the people that believed in the Jay-Z fantasy land? Are the people that believed in Jay-Z stories for 30 years, are they the ones crazy? The ones that don't want to accept that he was handled by the greatest puppet masters of all time? Huh? We spoke about that yesterday. He was handled by the greatest puppet masters of all time to make you believe the biggest dream you bought. You did not believe in Santa Claus. You did not believe in Jesus, but you believed in Jay-Z, and you still do to this day. A black cloud is over the hearts and the minds of the people that believe in Jay-Z. That's another reason why the industry dead. When you got to see your father get his ass whipped and your uncle in the front yard, that shit hurts. And we all know how many people love them. So the question I'm going to ask again, why is Nicki Minaj the only person that calls him out by name, no subliminals, no bars, and she been going at them for over a year? Why is it only her and 50 Cent and Kanye? Let me not forget Kanye. All of them called him out. Nothing to say. Who's the punk, y'all? Who's the punk? What make him so good from addressing? So, he's used to tagging from behind the scenes. But when I told you that all of these platforms are under control, they don't run it no more, can you finally see that they don't run shit? When I constantly showed you their fake numbers, I'm going to show you Nicki real numbers again. But I'm going to keep asking y'all throughout the show, why is she the only one that stands up to them? And why they don't say nothing back? And like everybody saying, why they didn't put a lawsuit on her? And don't forget, they put that lawsuit on Piers Morgan. They didn't put no lawsuit on Jaguar, right? So don't get that part. No, that what he did to Piers Morgan, that was a situation where it's like common sense. Piers Morgan like, well, shit, I'm not going to get sued for what she said. I didn't say it. So the lawsuit was on Piers Morgan, not Jaguar Wright. Because just notice, any lawsuit going Jaguar Wright, and Jaguar Wright got to sit in a courtroom, that's trouble. So that's not going to happen, right? That's not going to happen. Anybody that got any truth on them are not going to sit in no courtroom. Know that part. It will not get a lawsuit. No. All right, let's go. Because I told y'all it's still a New York thing. Now, like I say, Nicki is hilarious. So when I saw this, I bust out laugh. What's up, Punches? What's up, bro? What's up, Latasha Jordan? What's up, Lorraine? What's up? Shout out to the family in the chat. VIP, Elite. What's up? Let's go. She hilarious, y'all. Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? Was it worth it, dummy? No career. Takeoff gone. Remember you told me you were the Beyonce of the group? When I first saw this shit was hilarious because y'all know I said all this shit already. Y'all know I said it. I told the world their careers are over after Takeoff dead. They didn't listen. I told them Offset career was dead when soon as Takeoff died after that. I told them Offset career was over. They didn't believe me. I told them Offset and Cardi, you go look at when Takeoff died. They were 22. I told them back then their careers were over, y'all. They didn't want to believe me, y'all. So we watched all this shit. That's why I'm getting bored with YouTube. That's why I'm laughing at the AI takeover, because I know the truth. There's really nothing else to talk about, because all the truth that came out, nobody wanted to talk about it. And everybody else, they were believing all that fake shit. So I'm going to say it again. Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? I don't give a fuck. She funny online. She funny on X. I don't care. Because what's funny with her, because she know these people. So she telling the truth. Because y'all remember when they put them on a song together with her and Cardi. And what's funny, the secret joke is, we know around here that Diddy diddle all of them niggas. Diddy, Quavo got diddled. That's right. Offset got diddled. Yes, they did. He controlled quality control. It wasn't just Young Miami. If Diddy wanted Young Miami to take off and Quavo at the same time, was nothing they gonna say about it. I told you they all broke. Labels sold, they all broke. Y'all, they sad, man. That's sad. She said, Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? No career. Takeoff gone. Don't forget who was Takeoff with when he got smoked. Who was gambling when Takeoff got smoked? Quavo, he watched his uncle get smoked. Facts. Punk, the main one, always rapping about how he shooting all these guns, all that. She said, remember you told me you were the Beyonce of the group? She said, I laughed so hard inside. Anyway, pay Offset his alimony, Barney B. That shit got 1.3 million views. I told you, man, they getting roasted, man. They getting roasted. I don't give a fuck. That shit funny. Because Offset tried. It was funny because they was like some divas, y'all. Quavo, y'all know he was the front, but Offset wanted to be the front. So Offset said he the Michael Jackson of the group. And like I asked Offset, what the fuck happened? I guess he talking about he Michael, not Tito. They was fighting like divas, y'all. But what I've been trying to tell people, they 3 men in a group. So them splitting money 3 ways wasn't going to work but so far anyway. And on top of that, they got robbed. They got robbed. They got low money, pennies on a dollar. Plus, they had to split their money with 3 people. That's why they don't got no money. And their biggest song was Bad and Bougie. What's the funny thing about Bad and Bougie? Takeoff not on that song. She's because that's why I say Quavo know her, she know Quavo. That's what make it funny. Now y'all know it's different when somebody trolling and dissing each other. They don't know each other. Like with her and SZA, that's different. These people got music together. They got shit together. That's what make this shit funny. Because she talk about Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? No career. It's the truth. He has no career. She said, remember you told me you were Beyonce of the group? I laughed so hard inside. If he said that shit, y'all, oh man, this shit is hilarious. So I got a little tear, man. This shit funny as hell, man, because it ended up bad for them, y'all. Can you see it now? Can y'all see it now, being that it's all over? When all the Ciroc is gone, I'm going to tell you again, I think they was putting stuff in that Ciroc. We're going to do research. We're going to look at the statistics of all this fruity behavior before Ciroc. Now, when the first Ciroc came out, it was cool. But something fishy started to happen. We started seeing raspberry, peach, apple, pineapple, mango. We just started all this fruity shit. I think something was in them drinks, man. Because when we look at it, a lot of life has changed after Ciroc. And I'm just looking at when I look at all this, I just think about the Ciroc era and all them people that was drinking that Ciroc. I'm talking about men and women. I think men and women got flipped from Ciroc too. I'm gonna be real. We might have just been through the biggest experiment we just don't even know about. Because I want y'all to look at all this shit now. Look at Offset now. You see what I'm saying? No, man, they got flipped out. They thought they was rock stars. But this is another thing. When they started calling them the Beatles, I knew they was going to be over. But it's funny, just like the Beatles, one of their members got taken out, slaughtered. Yup. And they was calling them the Beatles. But see how they look now, right? No, all that jewelry, all them diamond chains was from that jewelry store in Atlanta, the same fucking location, right? They wasn't getting no real money, and they had to split everything. P was pimping them, just giving them change and money. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't getting what they supposed to get. That's why Offset took them to court. I'm going to say it again, y'all. When Offset took them to court, that's when it all happened. Because when Little Baby was winning, they got jealous. They had got put on the back burner. They got put on the back burner, and they had to split money. They were going broke back then. The whole time Little Baby was winning, they were going broke. They was hating. So Offset took them to court. But after Takeoff died, Offset dropped that lawsuit, and that label got sold. That's all you got to know. That's public record facts. Post there, and that shit got sold for $300 million plus. When I been showed, we looked at Offset last year in Paris, broke. Offset was getting chased in the building in Paris. He was getting chased in Paris. Yes, they tried to beat him up. He had to run in the building. They had to sneak him back in the car. Yeah, he been on the run, y'all. He been doing bad. He been. Offset say he got debt. He owe money. He owe people from gambling with no money. Owe people $100,000. He's messed up. He getting spotted in Las Vegas. Man, he's a weird dude. They weird it out now, y'all. They running from Atlanta. A lot of them got banned from Atlanta. Hip-hop is dead in Atlanta, and every rapper that's going broke from Atlanta, they not going to show their face. That's the Migos. That's just what it is. Then you saw last week, remember Quavo was with Sweetie? They was dragging her, saying her career over with. Yeah, y'all, because they were all, man, I mean, look, when Migos crossed over, that was it for them. When they first came out underground, they were straight. Once they signed the Quality Control, y'all, I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Far as I know, Quality Control was his label, and he let P and them control that shit. That's how I look at it. Either way, Young Miami is the proof of Diddy's connection with Quality Control. He was with him the whole time, and on top of that, all of them were going to the modern day freak-offs, meaning all of them was at the freak-offs after 2020. Meaning they was under the control. Get it? So I'm saying that because when I said everybody affiliated with Diddy, their careers are over, starring the Migos. It's a lot of reasons why they're not coming back, which I also tied in with Cardi B. So Offset been flopping, y'all, and I forgot to say this the other day. When NBA YoungBoy performed at the Barclay in Brooklyn, they said when Offset came on the stage, it was dead and quiet. Because this is when I knew it was funny. Offset had to open up for NBA YoungBoy. Yes, he had to open up. You know how when the tour, y'all know how the rap tour come to your city and the local group, the weakest group got to open up. It'd be like that. Well, he had to open up. And they said it was quiet. It was dead. He almost ruined NBA YoungBoy show. Yes, these are facts. Yeah. And yes, Birdman is on tour with NBA Youngboy. And yes, Jimmy was trying to hang around, but Jimmy not headlining. Jim Jones and the New York rappers have to watch rappers from all over the world come perform while they not getting no money. Guess what? Even Offset got more money than Jim Jones. Every rapper got more money than all the New York rappers. That's just what it is. Man, that's the sad part. It's the sad part because they made their money fast, but I'm also proving to you the New York rappers wasn't making no money in recent times. That's why they went broke. So let's speed it up, y'all. We got some. Nikki got some more laughs for us. She's hilarious. So once again, when I saw what she said about Quavo, I was laughing. Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? Because he broke. So she said, was it worth it, dummy? You broke. Your label sold. Nobody wants you, Quavo. Who's going to sign you? Nobody. Told you they're not going to be able to buy, trade, or sell. No more record deals. No more deals, y'all. They finished. And plus, they was on a janky-ass label anyway. Takeoff gone. Your uncle got smoked, like Cousin Harold for minutes. He got smoked right in front of you. She said, remember you told me you were Beyonce of the group. She said, I laughed inside. Pay Offset his alimony, Barney B. Try to say Offset so broke, man. They can't afford the divorce. They just all messed up, y'all. No, y'all, I told y'all, y'all supposed to be getting y'all laughs off this shit. So let's go to y'all uncle, y'all father, y'all big brother, and that's what it is. All right? So when I said all eyes shall be on Jay-Z from now on, that's what's going to happen. He knows he's next on the menu. Why you think he moved to the UK ahead of time? Now, he is smart when it comes to that chess shit. Now, when it comes to running and working behind the scenes and using his queen, he's smart with that. That's why he know how to play chess. He used his queen in real life to make moves. How we know that? When he got denied for the casino, that New York senator told us he tried to get her to meet with Beyonce for clout. He uses the queen on the board, but it doesn't work no more. All right. Hey, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up on this Saturday. Everybody that catches the replay. Let's go. What we talk about around here, facts. Facts. We're going to get into the facts. All right? So, I'm always going to update. A lot of y'all database. A lot of y'all have popcorn brain. A lot of y'all are in a cult of Jay-Z. Some of y'all in the cult of Beyonce. And a lot of y'all are Freak Nation. So, when they did all this shenanigan shit on the run, did they ever think they would be on the run for real? Hey, when Tupac and Biggie always rapped about death, did they ever think they would die? One day, a lot of people are going to learn the things you say out your mouth. Or I'll just say some people never understood the power of the word. Even though it was written what, the word was what, and then the word became what? All right, then. But they ain't even talking about that. What's up, QB? What's up, QB? Salute. Let's go. All right, we live and rolling on a Saturday. Let's get to the scoreboard facts. Let's get to the facts. I laugh, I joke, I play around, but I love the mathematics. I love the stats because the stats tell the truth. It ain't about nobody's opinion. Let's look at the facts. Appreciate it, QB. Let's go. Most eligible U.S. units in the U.S. Number one, Rihanna, 411 million units. Number two, Nicki Minaj, 335 million units. Most streamed black woman on Spotify. Number two, Rihanna, 50.6 billion. Number two, Nicki Minaj, 39.3 billion. Most viewed black woman, and one thing is for sure. Spotify, you see the spot, all this right here is US stamped, meaning it's in stone, it's not fake. As you see, data single sale sold in US. Rihanna, 257 million. Beyonce, 164 million. Nicki Minaj, 133 million. That's on the singles chart. So when it comes to a few certain singles Beyonce got, they're very big. Yes. But when it comes to them albums, she don't have a lot of big albums. if you catch my drift. When I told you that these women stream every day and they sleep around the world, they don't have to rap no more. They streaming money is through the roof. That's streaming money is only money when you got a lot of hits and you're streamed around the world. So when you got people saying, like, you know how people complain, the truth is no streaming money is not a lot, but when you got people playing your shit every day around the world, let me make it simple. People listen to your shit in America all day, but everybody's in a different time zone. You got fans everywhere. They playing your shit in Brazil all day. They playing your shit in Germany. They playing your shit in Europe. Get it? Because I saw how that song Roman she got. That's still a top streaming song, but they play that song a lot in India. So like I said, it's different songs for different demographics. When you got all these different songs being streamed and your shit getting streamed 24/7 as a whole, that means you making money in your sleep all day long. Every minute you making money when it's streaming, when you got hits. But if you ain't got a lot of albums, you ain't got a lot of hits, you ain't gonna make no fucking money. So sad it's that simple. So that's what be happening. It's about, see, once they got in streaming, it was really all about them catalogs. So Minaj claimed that Jay-Z grew upset over her collaboration with The Weeknd on her 2018 album Queen. That's what she's revealing. Who did he get to do the Super Bowl despite Drake and them, The Weeknd? Even though Nicki probably knew The Weeknd way back when because of Drake. See that? Control. That's why he got to go. The industry said, the powers that be said, your old ass is not going to control this generation. You control your generation. That was the gangster rap era. You turned all of them into flowers and punks. You made them scared of you. You lied to them about numbers. That's why today they don't have no numbers. And their community ain't got no numbers. So, being that everybody believed in him, now you're going to see how he might not never show his face again. He might not never open up his mouth again. That's right. Because I said already, if they were smart, they would have ran. But from what I've been hearing, they're in bondage and they're not going nowhere. All right? He's next. He's next. All right? Did you think the best of both worlds was going to be in jail by themselves without the other half? No. He's forever tied in with R. Kelly. That's one. He's forever tied in with Diddy. That's two. He's forever tied in with Russell Simmons. That's three. Do I got to keep going? He's not going to escape. And his career is over. No more business deals. Now, his dirty laundry is being exposed because you didn't believe Kanye. You didn't believe Jaguar. Who's late now? Who's the real brainwashed? Who really was brainwashed the whole time, y'all? Who was brainwashed? Who was in a cult? Huh? Who believed all that gangster shit? No, y'all, they are artists. They're entertainers, and that you can't take away from them. But once people started believing them in real life, listening to them, you ain't never heard, man, we're going to leave that at that. Let's just go. She telling you what happened. I'm going to just be quiet. Let's go. All right? So, I know they ruined careers. That's why I be like that. It's before Nicki. I knew how they was ruining people in New York career. The main people careers they ruined was New York. The main people they blackballed was New Yorkers. That's why I be like that. Because I know what they did, and I know why the game is dead. It's because of him. It's going to end with him. And that's what they did, y'all. They collapsed. Look at them as the weakest links that said, if we ain't going to have it, nobody going to have it. And they started this plan about 10, 15 years. They started this plan 15 years ago. If we don't got no Lil' Kim, ain't going to be no Lil' Kim. Get it? Nah, man. We can't control. Man, we're going to leave it at that. Let's go. Let's look. She accused Jay-Z of attempting to interfere with her music and mistreat others. So she's speaking up for others that's scared, that don't have a voice, that don't want to get blackballed. She's speaking up for others. I know why. I'm playing, like I said, I know why she's speaking up to him, because I know who Nicki down with. I know who Young Money and Cash Money down with. So I know why this happening. I'll give you a clue. If you know who Lil Wayne down with, then you'll know who Nicki down with. And then you'll understand why Jay-Z getting his smoke and ain't nothing he gonna say or do about it. For those who know what I'm talking about. Jay-Z of attempting to interfere with her music and mistreat others within the industry. When I made statements like, people don't look at how Jay-Z was ruining other record labels' money. let's say, I'm just going to give an example. Let's say other record executives like Clive Davis and others that got artists, they invested money into Sierra, they invested money into Carrie Hilson, they invested money into these people, and Jay-Z is making them flop, which means he made investments flop. But look at it like this. The same CEOs and record execs that owned these labels and had dreams of these new artists blowing up, they had no clue Jay-Z was undermining them behind the scenes. That's why y'all not looking at it. You got to look at this shit as an executive. You got to look at it like you finally got your label. Or look at it like you went to Sony, they gave you a deal. Sony gave you $10 million. But every time you drop your artist, this man's stopping your records slow. He's fucking your whole shit up. Guess what happened to you now? Now you in a hole because you didn't recoup the money. Now your career, that's the shit they've been doing, y'all. I know the industry. I know what they've been doing. That's the shit they were doing. When I say ruining careers, y'all, when you ruin somebody's career, you also put them in $1 million worth of debt. That's what they do. That's what he's been doing. So when you are a record executive and you start to find out this the motherfucker that stopped my artist, you mean that time we had to liquidate the company because he blackballed our artist? We put everything into Carrie Hilson. We put so much into her, meaning the managers, everybody. Y'all always forget about the people, man, the managers and the people that put their blood, sweat, and tears to make an artist great. That should be work. A&R, labels behind people. And this man can make a phone call in your whole shit. Meaning, when that artist flop, what's going to happen? People at the label get fired. No money coming in. When they strategically shutting down your labels. That's what he did. Your media company, whatever you think you're going to do, if you ain't with him, he going to make it where you going to fail. And this shit went on since Barry was in the office. This is how I was able to put together everybody that's down with them. And I'm going to tell you again, in my opinion, Cardi B is down with them. It's just that they had to play it off cool. They didn't want nobody to know because it would have looked obvious that Jay-Z got her on him. That they, nah, man, no. I'm going to say, when that process of her moving to Atlanta again with Offset, I'm going to say that's when her career started to get controlled. And I'm going to say, because we're going to see, it was like, when you look at it now, it's like that was Cardi's job to go at her. That was her job. Then they what? Did it with Megan. Megan was the exposure. They used Megan to destroy Tory Lanez because we all know Tory Lanez was winning in New York. He was the next one, and they had a problem. They said, Tory, you're not going to be another Drake. We already got to watch The Weeknd win because nobody wanted to accept that Canada music, Canadian artists were already outselling American artists. All right? Some of it is not to a default, but Canada is automatically tied in with the UK, meaning it's a different fan base. But Jay-Z and Diddy knew it was a Canadian takeover, y'all. I just gave you the proof. Just by Drake, The Weeknd, and Tory Lanez alone. To make it clear for you, those three artists alone would have took all the women, get it? All the woman fan base, because the sad part is those guys actually make music. I don't gotta like none of them, Tory, Drake, or I'm telling you, they make music. I know clubs. I know what music does. So you're going to see those three Canadians had to be stopped. They let The Weeknd live. Jay-Z said, Weeknd, you do the Super Bowl, you all right. But Drake, Kendrick going to destroy him. Tory, Megan going to destroy him. It's all evident now, y'all. There's no more escaping it. So like I said, what y'all not looking at, everybody he did dirty, he's 20 years older than them. That's what y'all not getting. He robbed people of their youth, their career. He had Beyonce hostage for 30 years. No, y'all, he going to get smoked. And Beyonce going to keep everything. That's going to happen. Don't think Beyonce might be in a back room laughing at all NICKI texts. See what I'm saying? Don't be stupid, y'all. Don't be stupid. Beyonce want us some young meat. That's the new campaign, y'all. Let Beyonce get some young meat. That's the new campaign. All right? Let Beyonce get some young meat, goddammit. Give us some free. Let her be free. All right? Let Beyonce get some young meat, fool. Because that's what's going to happen. You scared. You talking about Diddy scared in jail. If Jay-Z got to go to jail and somebody going to get Beyonce, that's going to kill him. Let's go. I think it's gonna happen, y'all. I think when it's all said and done, Beyonce gonna create a blockbuster movie and put the divorce papers on him. Yeah, he gonna get boxed in. Meanwhile, the real biggest artist dropped yesterday. So the truth is, as we talk about everything crashing, it's not a crash, y'all. The truth is everything is going back pop. So you might as well start liking pop music. If not, you better choose something else because pop music is back on the top of the charts where it started at. So being that rap became the biggest culture, they let rap take over the pop culture because pop really means popular. So being that rap is no longer popular, it has to fall. And it has fallen. Even, I think as of now, gospel music is outselling rap music. Yes. So yesterday, Taylor Swift, whatever, the album promotion and the movie. And I'm going to say it again. When I saw on the TV yesterday, they said on the news that they're hoping that her movie gets people back in the movie theaters. When I spoke about this, where we going at in the world, where they're trying to get families back out in society doing regular shit. All right. As people get locked up and go to jail and fail, as everybody gets removed off the streets and all this dirty shit is finished with, all families are going to be back out enjoying their life. So they already started the campaign of getting people back in the movie theaters. All right. So Nicki Minaj live tweets her review of Taylor Swift's new album, reveals her favorite lyrics. So as she's dissing Jay-Z, she's also saluting Taylor Swift. Now, while I'm saying that, when you know about internet traffic, when she gives salute to Taylor Swift, that puts more attention on what she's saying about Jay-Z. So I'm just talking to y'all about these media games being played. Taylor Swift gets to watch and sit back and watch it all and laugh in the background. I also said, I think back then, they also try to blackball Taylor Swift. I think they got Kanye to go at her. When Kanye did that, I think they got Kanye to do that to her, y'all. I just believe that. And I believe that they all spoke about these things. Yeah, because Taylor Swift was always the secret You get it? I can see it now. They had Beyonce in a fake competition. It was like a competition with them, with her. And like I said, when it was about the Black experience and Black excellence, a lot of people couldn't speak up in the pop department. You're not looking at how Taylor Swift, Adele, and all their careers was on ice for a minute. Lady Gaga, all of them had to, it was like this thing where it was this Beyonce, Jay-Z shit, being that we were in a Black era because of a Black president. You'll see the pop stars, they got put to the side. And this is why I tell you it was all some fantasy shit. Because you started to believe the people you see online are the stars and the celebrities. But what happened is a lot of the celebrities just stepped down and let y'all have Beyonce. Because this is why I'm showing y'all the streams. Now, mind you, this is just for them. If we get into Taylor Swift streams, Lady Gaga streams, Doja Cat streams, if we get into that, you're gonna see some more embarrassment for Beyonce. That's just what it is. And it's not embarrassment, y'all. It's only embarrassment for the people that believe she was the queen over everybody. But everybody on this channel know we went through these numbers years ago. Yes, they control the media. That's what I'm showing you, how media was always controlled. Black media was always controlled by them. Let me be very clear. All right, so now that they don't control it, you see truth coming out. But this truth is coming out 30 years late, 25 years late, 20 years late, 15 years. I don't want to see no content creator talking about Jay-Z's finished and it's finally. I don't want to hear that shit from y'all. Y'all was just sucking them off a couple weeks ago. All right, so that's what I told y'all gonna lose integrity. When I said nobody that didn't talk about him last year, everybody that tried to separate Jay-Z from Diddy, the joke's on all y'all today. Period. Everybody. Let's go. Jay-Z got mad that I wouldn't give him a beat that I had already began legal paperwork for. The song I did with The Weeknd on Queen, he said it's Beyonce beats. Jay-Z said that's Beyonce beat. He didn't want her to rock the beat because they know when you got a hit. When they hear the beat and they hear the work, they know it's a hit. That's when they do that funny shit. He heard that song. He knew that shit was a hit. And he did that paperwork. He did that bullshit on her. Like I said, I know how the industry works. And how many times you heard about Jay-Z taking people beat? How many fucking times you heard it? How many times you heard him taking people beat? Now think about the beginning of his career when he controlled the top producers, pickleheads. I'm talking to you, picklehead, Jay-Z fans. He controlled Timberland, the top producer. He controlled Swiss Beats, the top producer. He controlled Neptunes, Pharrell, the top producers. You rap when they beat in the studio, he hear that shit fire, I want that beat. Pharrell gonna give him the beat. Timberland gonna give him the beat. Swiss gonna give him the beat. Are you fucking getting it? He's an artificial, manufactured artist. He's 1,000% an industry, you know what, Uncle Tom, disguised as a street guy, disguised as a drug dealer. When he told y'all to your face, you want to owe me by the new album, he already told you, I'm not that no more. But he really was telling you niggas, I'm not with that black shit no more. But y'all didn't get it. And ever since he said that, he been slaying y'all, right? He done already sold Brooklyn. So don't talk to me about white man. All right, he proved to you he have ruined black people's career. We have no proof of him ruining nobody white career, but you have facts of his oppression of women and black people. You know his oppression by the way he got Memphis Bleak still wearing a Rock Nation hat. You should know he controls Charlemagne, which means he controls what? Power 105. But guess what? The reason that they submit to Jay-Z is the reason why Power 105 going in the trash. Told you that. It's not about what nobody says no more. It's about what everybody knows. Meaning we all know y'all affiliations and we all know what he controls now. We know every platform. We know every person. And there's nothing y'all going to do about it. And in making all y'all content corny, it made everything y'all stand for corny. I'm talking about radio, whoever it is. Anybody affiliated with Rock Nation, you just dried up. His manipulation was, he manipulated so much shit, y'all. There's no more talent left. You cannot show me one artist on Rock Nation with ultimate talent. No, y'all, it is no more talent. It's no more nothing. He made it where he's going to be the old man. When he leaves, it's going to be nothing left. And that's what he did. Everybody going to be collapsed with him. That's how he played the game. If he got to leave the kingdom, everybody going to leave. So, Jay-Z got mad that she wouldn't give him a beat that she already began the legal paperwork for. The song I did with The Weeknd on Queen, he said it's Beyonce beat, and Hoberson just laid down, and I let them take it and then sue me for remaking. You have it. He didn't want them classics made, y'all. He's a hater. You got your proof, man. I already know, man. He's finished. He's finished because y'all not getting it. That's he been abusing different. He been abusing different. They gonna find out Jay-Z been abusing people's career, ruining labels' money, ruining white man money. Let me make it clear for you racists. Yeah, a lot of them white people have money invested in these artists. He was black. He was ruining people's career. Yeah, he's you'll see. Anybody don't get it, you just ask yourself, why did they move to London? Let's go. All right, because she went in on Quavo. She's exposing truth about Jay-Z, and she's exposing truth about Offset. And she has taken over Cardi B's whole album promotion. That's what tripped me out. She is going harder with no album out. Cardi went hard on Jennifer Hudson, all these platforms. Her album noise disappeared. First of all, I didn't hear nothing about Cardi album outside in real life. But I'm telling you, online, Nicki took over her whole shit. It's like Cardi B never dropped the album. Swear to God. Because she strategically knew how to come at Cardi at the right time to overshadow her fucking album. And now, what you watching now is Nicki is actually taking Cardi B momentum for her album promotion. She's taking it and flipped it for herself now. Yeah, that's what she's doing. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, she actually took over Cardi B whole shit. That shit was crazy because we just saw Walmart behind Cardi. Cardi's on big platforms. Cardi just had a whole court case. That shit was on court TV. It did nothing for her album. And it's also said Offset flop. But y'all still not getting how Cardi B and Offset drop at the same time. Because I'm the one that told you Offset and Cardi didn't break up for real. Offset and Cardi B is playing the same exact game as Remy and Papoose. Huh? Because you didn't understand they were making them do that same shit. Yes, I told you what. Fat Joe made Remy and Papoose play that role. I'm telling you, Rock Nation behind it all. Rock Nation controls your relations. That's right. Let me say it again, y'all. Let me make it real clear for y'all. Cardi B and Offset is playing the same exact script as Remy Ma and Papoose. The married rap couple that's together, that has the kids, that are in cheating scandals. You seen Remy with her fake boyfriend. You see Papoose. You seen Cardi with Stephon Diggs, her fake boyfriend. You see Offset doing what he do, but they still together, y'all. They all still together. That's the new gimmick, the breakup gimmick. That's all they're doing. You seen Will do it, and Jada. Will and Jada does it first. They're the leaders of the stage couples. So remember when I said family, Will and Jada are not breaking up. They never gonna break up. Weeks later, what Will say? Will and Jada are thinking about consolidating their differences. Because I told you that's their fucking gimmick. The makeup and breakup is the gimmick. They still together. All right? Everything they doing that now is for fan desperation, but it's not helping moving them units. You're going to clearly see Cardi B and Offset drop their albums at the same exact time. And they both flopped. Guess what? Offset and Cardi B is the first hip-hop family. Both albums dropped in the same month. That's hip-hop history. Write it down in the books. This week, the Diddy trial, that's history. And the first rap couple that got kids together flopped in the same week. That's real shit. So when I said we're not in the Offset Cardi B era no more, can you get it clear now? That shit came and went. But I'm also telling you, we're not in the era of none of this shit no more. Same rules apply to Offset and Cardi. Same rules apply to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Their era's fucking done, y'all. All right? Now, unless you want to stay there, you stay there. But I'm just letting you know where the world is at. Sit. The reality is, there's nobody over Taylor Swift. At this point of honor and respect, it's not. It's nowhere near that. The industry took their game back, Jay-Z. That's it. And now they're going to let your own people drag you. That's going to happen. They're going to let you be amongst your people to be dragged because everybody that makes content will not have to talk about you. And 9 times out of 10 is going to be majority of black people. So that's how they sent you to the wolves. They're going to let you be humiliated and dragged as your weak-ass Rockefeller affiliates continue to get dragged and embarrassed. Y'all whole shit going to crumble. And the world going to watch. And this is for the young generation. Everybody that did not grow up seeing this whole Rockefeller shit, they are the main ones out to get you. They're called barbs too. Yeah, they're called barbs. So yeah, everybody's exposing y'all, like I said, on all other platforms. Remember when I said this shit ain't about YouTube? When I told you they control YouTube? Now you getting it? When I always said it's other platforms destroying them. Now you seeing the public finally catch on. No, it was a campaign against them. This shit went on 2 years. Let's go. She's speaking up about what she's dealing with in her career and also spiritually. So, let's go. He said it's Beyonce beat. And Hobson just laid it down and let them take it. And then sue me for remaking a similar beat. Minaj wrote in the now viral post. All right, so she's cooking them in real time. Oh, let me show you some of the numbers on the post. Be that I show you people fake numbers. 3,643 reposts, 1,172 quotes, 28,700 likes, 2,000 plus bookmarks. Once again, recap. I've been showing you all this shit. No likes, no shares, no nothing. I showed you Cardi the same shit. No likes, no shares, no posts, which was my further proof of the fake views they were using, but now they can't use it like that no more. All of their platforms are drying up. Everybody that works for them are going to dry up. That's right. To give you the clues, their bloggers and their content creators are now reaching because how the hell is there so many women bloggers, but none of these women been covering how Nicki Minaj has been slaying them for 2 weeks straight? Do y'all really have tea? Do y'all really have the juice? She has been slaying them. That's how you know. That's how you know. And don't get it twisted. You're still going to know who's who. Because they not going to fix their mouth to go against Beyonce neither. They might jab a little at Jay-Z, but they ain't going to talk about Beyonce. They own the bloggers, y'all. They own all the black platforms. Talking about the big ones. That's right. How the fuck 2 weeks? When I saw days ago, she said Jay-Z wear a wig. I didn't listen to Nicki on that one. I tell you, when they listen, I listen. I was like, I don't think he got on no wig. But the fact that she was trolling this man. She said this man got on a goddamn George Washington wig. That's how much she been going in on him. She been going in on everybody. Why nobody is covering it in that blog department? I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. No, y'all, it's an exposure. It's exposure. Yeah, everybody that's down with them gonna fall. And not only that, everybody that's down with them, they shit gonna just dry up because they fucking corny. So let's get back to it because Nicki make me laugh. Let's go. What she say? Let's now go to Offset. Cardi B. Then what she said about Cardi B, y'all. She said, you effing a DL man raw and got pregnant with another monkey. All right? She said, code word, you effing a down low man raw. What did I say? I said this Diddy trial, everything we went through this year was the exposure of the down low man. When I kept telling my family, this is not about no rainbow community. This is about nobody out the closet. This is not about nobody that. This is not about that. This whole exposure this year has been about the down low men. The secret of the Diddy trial was all the men that have been around Diddy, all the men he's responsible for, are willing participants at Baby All and Astroglide. When they showing you heels, rope, all this Astroglide shit, Offset is one of the people that been with Diddy recent. So if anybody been one of the participants, did I not show you Diddy with Gunna? All right. Did I not? Do we not know Diddy was with Lil Baby? Quality control. We know Young Miami was his wife. Quality control. But he also was with Quavo and Offset. Quality control. So if anybody was the recent Baby All participants, bingo. If anybody was recently at Freak-Offs, when I said their careers are over and they might be on a lot of videos. That's right. Let's go. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. She called Offset down low. Because, like I said, Nicki and all the women know the secrets. They all know the secrets, but they can't tell. They can't do them like that. But since they doing what they doing, she has the right to slay them now. All the women know all their secrets. Ask Gabrielle Union. She know what's up. She said, Cardi, you effing the down low man raw and got pregnant with another monkey. You said, oh, well, he all our baby daddies now. Your husband said he never liked you. Your P-U-S-S-Y on yuck. Keep hearing that too. Hubby told P, quality control, years ago, how ugly you look, always swollen and botched in the face from surgery. So what she's saying is, Offset told the CEO named P from Quality Control, he was allegedly talking about Cardi B behind her back. Why? Because like I said, in my opinion, Offset got put with her. Put them kids in her. That's right. A lot of y'all still don't know this industry shit, man. Diddy control P, P control Offset. The foundation is Gucci Man, the one that sold their ass to Quality Control. But know that part. I'm going to say it again. Diddy control P, the CEO, and the CEO P control Offset. So what we actually are getting also is things being told back to Nicki from the inside. When Offset going back to the label owners saying, Cardi B, I don't really like her for real. Saying that's like his excuse why he kept cheating on her. Because we also have to remember, y'all not remembering how Cardi B used to look. We looked at that the other day. No, let's go. She said, you effing a DL man raw. She talking about Offset. What else she said? Talking about her husband said he never liked you. So you see what she doing. She hitting below the belt. All right? Your P-U-S-S-Y is on yuck. Cardi was just accused of a whole lot of stuff, right? Every time we hear something about her coochie, it's something not good, right? Hey, man. Let's go. She said Offset down low, man. But like I said, it's nothing new. Everybody know about them. That's right. Everybody know how they got that record deal. And everybody know if anybody been diddled, it was them. And I think Takeoff wasn't with that shit. Long story short, update, told you they wasn't going to advance. That's last year, the year anniversary. You now see Nicki Minaj coming out on Jay-Z, exposing the dirt he does, because when it says friends, it is telling you they got the same behavior. Now, you think of what Jay-Z being accused of, suing people, threatening people. Then you look at LeBron James. Does he have the same allegations? Getting people fired, going behind the scenes doing shit? I told you, Diddy and Jay-Z raised LeBron. I also said if Beyonce would have never dealt with none of them, she would never be in none of this shit. You see Cooper Gooding Jr. sued for groping woman, sticking his tongue in their mouth, high on coke. But you also saw his little brother, Omar Gooding, with Cameron, Diddy's other little brother. All right? Friends. Which means, when this told me last year, this means every last one of them going down, one by one by one. Meaning their careers first. Nobody has seen Aaron Hall yet. We still do not know if Aaron Hall is dead. We still do not know these facts. We have no clue if Aaron Hall has been buried in Las Vegas. We do not know. But just know, last year, we tried to tell y'all. I said they never coming back. So everybody talking about Jay-Z, he's Jay-Z, just shut the fuck up. It been over for Jay-Z, and now you need Jay-Z content. And these are the facts. All right? Because nobody didn't say nothing about Jay-Z fall last year. Nobody didn't say. My point is, if you fucking thought he was going to escape the diddler, if you thought he was going to escape a 30-year history, knock yourself out. Rub yourself down with baby oil. All right? Because look what Skip Bayless saying about LeBron. Everything I already told you. But he got the inside detail. LeBron is at war with the Lakers. Huh? He's at war with the Lakers. But I told them that last year they was done with him. Bingo. So when your name is Johnny Come Lately, when they say you always on color people time, when they say you are a fucking broken clock, y'all will now get to see why you always a year late on everything, and this is how the world passed everybody. When you want to hear about believing in false gods, anybody believed in Jay-Z and LeBron this year, you believe in false gods because you worship them. That's why, right? You worship them, right? Okay, then. So now you're able to see you believe in falsehood. I guess you was better off believing in Jesus because they the biggest frauds. All right? They the biggest frauds. And Jesus has not been accused of what they've been accused of. You better off believing in Buddha and anything you could think of than them. But y'all believed in him, mainly him. All right? So that's what you get. Meanwhile, the rap game is being said to be that. I told you, this year was the coming out of the down low man. It's a little bit of Diddy and everybody. Do you see this man with a full-grown beard? He has nothing to hide. This is social media. This is hip-hop now. This is him giving his opinion on hip-hop. This your new content creators, whether they wear skirts or dresses or not. No, the revelation is a lot of, look, if I can talk to the rainbow people with respect, I want them to know what's happening is they got a lot of clout chasers. They got a lot of people want to be down with them for that money. They got a lot of people that have been flipped, and a lot of people want to be down with them now. That's right. That's what you're looking at. The revelation of the straight man. Meaning the false straight man. See that? Okay. He's talking about Nicki Minaj. This hip-hop now, y'all. Told you what it's about. Yeah, Diddy trial over with, but all these weirdos still out here. It's a little bit of Diddy and everybody. Even Suge got something to say. Exclusive Sugeknight issues warning to Diddy after sentencing. The message from Sugeknight to the dealer is, don't drop the soap. That's the word. All right. Meanwhile, Manny Fresh is on platforms. Let's take a look at Manny Fresh. I'm going to ask y'all again. Please, somebody help me. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. How the hell are we back in 20 years ago? How the fuck are these people still trying to make me feel like it's 2003 and shit? What the fuck is going on, y'all? That's why I don't fuck with it. Manny Fresh. And what's up with all these hip-hop rappers showing their thighs? What's up with all this? It ain't summer no more, Manny Fresh. It's October. Now, I know it's hot in Louisiana, but what's up with all you rappers showing these thighs? what the fuck is going on with hip hop? No. The Diddy trial was a revelation of hip hop and what the rappers do and what they have to do for the money. All right. So when I said what I said, we already know what it is. Hip hop is a joke. Hip hop is for little kids. You see the toys, you see the thighs. That's what this what hip hop is now. This is what hip hop is, y'all. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's just what it is. You see cassie in it, you're going to see grown-ups and kids. You see this platform, it's grown-ups with kiddie toys. That's who y'all are. The joke is y'all big kids that didn't never grow up, and y'all favorite entertainers, we're going to keep them as cartoon characters to the day they die. They're going to always be your favorite characters. You don't play with Elmo, but you love Manny Fresh. You love Jay-Z. That's y'all. And that's what it's going to be. You're going to watch all your favorite heroes be fucking humiliated. That's what's going to happen. Right? Because hip-hop got to come out. Hip-hop is not in the gangster department no more, y'all. It's not. So you wasn't with the hip-hop movement when it was gangster, but hey, it's now in this form. And if you're not with it, you got to step down from it. Because people that didn't like gangster rap, they stopped supporting hip-hop. So if you don't like it, don't support it. This is what hip-hop is now. Hip-hop came out the closet. Hip-hop is also code word for circus music now. I'm not playing with you. Guess who else got no light yesterday? Now let me show you the difference between light and darkness. Chris Brown did a tour yesterday. Anybody heard about it? Chris Brown was in Atlanta. Anybody hear about it? Chris Brown ends Atlanta tour with surprise guests, Usher and Glorilla and Bow Wow. So if you didn't hear about this tour in Atlanta yesterday, that's your proof BT is dead. Chris Brown headlined a sold-out concert at Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta on October 3rd, 2025, marking the finale of his tour. Chris Brown is another one. 2022 told you his career is over. Chris Brown just has his fan base. If you got a big fan base and you can fill up arenas, he still can tour because he's making the city money. But as far as industry, when I said Chris Brown will never be on the red carpet again, that means his career is over. That's what I mean. Chris Brown also has a documentary on him right now. Chris Brown better hope he's not next because any one of them could be next. Don't forget that. Chris Brown has a documentary on him right now, but he also is still dealing with a court case. Don't forget that. He's still dealing with a court case in the UK. DJ Akademiks claims Jim Jones, Mano, Fabulous, and Dave East launched a podcast based on no money in music. All right. So, for those who didn't get it, when the diddler went to jail, that already represented no more money. It's just that people didn't know that, and then some people didn't want to acknowledge it. But I already told you, that man controls the game. He controls the bag. He controls their career. When his ass go to jail and Jay-Z is on a run, everybody under them is going to starve. Akademiks gave you the proof because he's telling you. Because we know Jim Jones is Roc Nation. Fabulous under Diddy. Mano on them under Diddy. No money. Jada Kiss under Diddy. Fat Joe Roc Nation. No money. They're going to sink. They will forever have to split their fucking money like big ass kids. They will have to split that money, and they not rappers no more. You mean to tell me they all had their own record label, but now they all got to work together and split YouTube checks? That's a harsh reality because they not, look, these rappers said, we not going out like Unsung. We not going to let our fans see us broke. We not going out like the Temptations. They say, all the rappers from New York say, let's stick together. That's what they're going to do. They're going to stick together so they all don't end up broke, humiliated, and embarrassed. But by the time Jay-Z moved to London and them checks stopped, also Jay-Z better hope he don't get Wendy Williams. Even though people saying he broke, as far as we know, y'all, he might already got some of his assets frozen. If Jay-Z assets frozen, you're not going to know that. He controls the media. You're not going to know. Same way you didn't know NICKI was roasting his ass all week. Talking about that man with George Washington wigs. Man, stop it. Stop it. Let's go. What else happening? A black champion boxer was held by police at gunpoint. The police chief says he gets the outrage. I'm showing y'all it's going to be tension heating up. Why? They wilding out here, y'all. Everybody about to get their ass rounded up. 21 weapons seized. Multiple arrests made in Brooklyn. Every day people getting swept up. Every day people getting rounded up. Every day people losing everything. These are the guns that was waiting for y'all to get paid. That's what that is. But they had to be caught. All right. These are guns that was going to get stuck to the heads of some of y'all children coming out of school for their sneakers. So they had to stop that. Taxi driver assaulted and robbed by passenger. Soon, some of y'all that do Lyft and DoorDash and all these different things, if you doing Uber and all, you better watch your ass. You might get smacked in the head. So when I'm showing you the recipe for this thing called martial law, it's already cooking. And it's going to be in every city because I'm getting updates every day of these cities wilding out. Yes, and I'm just letting y'all know. Why am I saying that? If these people start wilding out before this government shutdown is fixed, just know them EBT cards ain't coming back on. Just know that part. 18-year-old chased and stabbed with machete in Borough Park. The other day, I was just talking to y'all about how the man was showing a video, how the young people was pulling out a machete on a guy on a bus. And I'm telling you, I already see what's going on, y'all. Chaos. Chaos is coming. Government shutdown. So all fools in the street, this time, this is going to be their last dance. That's my opinion. When I said it's not just rap music, it's everybody in their communities. Anybody believe in Jay-Z? You believe in crime? You still believe in drug dealing? Nice to know y'all all. Good seeing y'all. I'll holler at y'all another time. But just know, all these cities about to get ran through. If you legit, if you clean, you have nothing to worry about. But everybody else is about to go down because it's already this lawlessness. Troops in, they say Chicago wilding out, Memphis wilding out, New York wilding out, Portland, Los Angeles. No, y'all, they about to clean a lot of shit up. They about to clean all that shit up. Troops on ground. No weak-ass police. Police going to be like fifth string. No, it's going to be ICE first, Homeland, all right? The F, the B, you get it? The A, the TF, it's going to be everybody. They all on ground. They already. National Guard, they already in these cities. They already getting the tanks ready. Yeah. And you better hope some of y'all don't be starving. And that card don't come back on and y'all start trying to do a George Floyd part 2. Boy, I heard this time they ain't using rubber bullets. That's what I heard. And I heard this time you're not going to no jail. If anybody get caught on some shit out with ICE, you're going to get locked up as a terrorist. That's what happened to you. If you get caught out in the streets doing some wild shit by ICE, you're going to be locked up as a terrorist, which means you're going in the camp, buddy. You will have no bond. You ain't going to have shit. So, a lot of y'all better pray this government shutdown come back. But I'm going to tell you this. You also better pray. If these fools start wilding out before their shutdown get discussed, that shutdown going to stay in order for a minute. That's how I'm looking at it. Why the hell would they lift the shutdown up if everybody in these cities wilding out and troops on the ground? If everybody do a George Floyd part 2, why the hell would they stop the shutdown? So that's the real shit I'm watching. Yeah. But I'm going to tell y'all this too. On this Saturday, we not ruining that shit talking about fucking losers. Just know, NICKI called Offset fruity. She said, Cardi, you are effing a down low man and you got pregnant by a down low man. Offset been around the game. Offset been new Diddy. How we know that? Offset was in the Whitney Houston video back in the day when he was a little boy. That's right. Cardi B was controlled. Her career is over. Nicki Minaj said that she got to prove Jay-Z blackballed her, tried to sue her, stole her beat, took the beat from her after she laid it down and said that's a Beyonce track. Jay-Z got mad that I wouldn't give him a beat that I had already began legal paperwork for. The song I did with The Weeknd on Queen. He said it's Beyonce beat and Hoberson just laid it down and let them take it. The rappers, y'all, Offset effing the DL man raw and got pregnant with another monkey, Cardi. You said, oh, well, he all our baby daddies now. Your husband said he never liked you. Your PUSSY is on yuck. Your hubby told P from Quality Control years ago how ugly you look, always swollen and botched in the face from surgery. So, as you see, she's attacking their whole household. She's trying to turn Offset against, you get it? Turn them against each other from within. What did Nicki tell Quavo, which was the funniest shit? This is what made me laugh my ass off, y'all. I still laugh. I try to get as much laughs as I can off this shit. She said, Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? Y'all know I be saying dummy. That's why this shit funny, man. She called that man a dummy. Was it worth it, dummy? No career, takeoff gone. Remember you told me you were the Beyonce of the group? I laughed so hard inside. Anyway, pay Offset his alimony, Barney B. I guess that's Cardi B. So, like I said, you see it right here. Quavo told Nicki that he is the Beyonce of the group. Wow. I guess that's why they broke up like Destiny Child. You can't make this shit up, y'all. They are the clowns. The rappers are the biggest clowns of the whole shit. The gangster rappers are the biggest clowns, y'all. When Kanye West told you they all punks, he said out his own mouth, man. He said, y'all be praising them. He said, I'm the real gangster. That's what Kanye said, man. So anyway, he said, I'm not controlled like them. No, they're broke. Their label got sold. And Quavo watch his uncle get smoked, y'all. No, pardon me, his nephew. I get his shit mixed up. His nephew got smoked. That make it worse. He watched his nephew get smoked like Cousin Harold. So they finished, y'all. We're going to leave it at that. We are not going to ruin our Saturday. But now you got the proof. No, the biggest shit that happened this week, Nicki Minaj been going in on the industry and exposing Jay-Z. She been calling him out personally. So you don't got to like Nicki, but you have to respect she's the only one calling a grown-ass man out that everybody worship. But you also got the proof that people didn't want to talk about it. But that is also your proof this game is over. Because when Jay-Z go, they're going to go, because after him, it ain't going to be nothing else to talk about. So you keep watching them talk about fucking foreign-ass topics and Blair Underwood and all this old shit. Hopefully, Dame Dash will drop a video for y'all, and hopefully Memphis Bleak will go live. Hopefully. Because that's all you're going to have left. Matter of fact, hopefully Jim Jones and them go live. That's all you got left. Only thing you got left is everything Rock Nation control. And you're going to see everything they control is washed up, boring, and corny. Therefore, there's nothing they're going to do about it. They can put up $1 billion, it's still going to flop. They ain't going to stop it because they don't got no talent no more. They blackballed everybody. Plus, their only fan, we can say this, the truth is, the only fans they have left is the LGBTQ community. That is all they have left. That is the only people they market to. And these are the facts. And it's okay. It's just that they need to just admit it. When I said the only way their careers will come back is if they all come out their closet. If Quavo come out their closet right now, that fool will blow up. If he put a little Nas X, he'll be straight. If Offset, I'm telling you, if Offset right now put on some heels and a pocketbook, he turning the sauce to Santana, that's it. If they don't do that, y'all, they're going to sink. And I'm not playing with y'all. I am not playing. And that's why you're going to see. Okay, you heard Manny Fresh crying about money once upon a time, right? You see Manny Fresh trying to get him some money, right? What's them shorts Manny Fresh got on? Huh? Why, man, if you ain't never in your life see Manny Fresh show them thighs. Stop it. That's why I say the secret trial of the baby, the secrets of Diddy baby all is that the rappers are baby all. That's right. They got to keep it they got to keep it with them. They got to keep it in their bags. It wasn't just about sex. No, it was the fact that rappers got to keep baby all on deck at all times. Same way they got to keep. I joke on the lipstick. Nah, they can't talk and do interviews with dry lips. But some of them do put on lipstick. Yeah. And some of them like to make their lip gloss extra shiny. I mean, they Vaseline. That's just what it is, y'all. But you see Manny Fresh, you got to get that money, y'all. I'm not fucking playing with you. Birdman don't got to do that. Birdman don't got to do that. Lil Wayne don't got to do that. That's what Manny Fresh got to do. All right? Manny Fresh got to get him some money. And plus, Manny Fresh knows the fan base. See that? It's the fan base that like his body, them thighs, they the ones going to buy his music. You get it? They also get booked at rainbow clubs. The biggest secret of hip hop, I'm gonna tell y'all before we leave, is they also get booked at gay clubs. And there's nothing wrong with that. They just never wanted hip hop to know. And it's the facts. Actually, they were the main ones paying them throughout the last decade. All the rappers that fell off, I proved it already with Cameron. That's right. They get booked by all clubs. They're not turning down no money. I mean, you do music, you're not supposed to turn it down. So if you Manny Fresh and the biggest rainbow club in Miami got 50,000, you don't think he's going to perform? Of course he is. Because music is music, y'all. But I'm just letting you know, this shit ain't no secret no more. On that note, we're going to get out of here. We will not ruin our Saturday with these losers. And if it wasn't for Nicki, we still would be back in 2003. All right? All this shit from when did LeBron get drafted? 2003. What's Skip Better say? LeBron is at war with the Lakers. You want to know about time capsules? We back in 2003. When LeBron got drafted, Suge just got out of prison. See everything played out? East Coast, West Coast beef. Both of the CEOs are now in prison. That's the word of the day, all right? That's the history you got today, all right? You got both of the top CEOs of y'all pyramid. They're in prison. Your other favorite CEO, he's on the run. Dun, 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 dun. That's what he is. So you got your proof. Russell Simmons, we don't know what the fuck he had. He could have died because Valley done had earthquakes, the volcano erupted, and a flood. We don't know if Russell dead. We have no clue. But we do know one thing. Usher was sneaking in the country with Chris Brown. Now, you see how the dirtbags got to stick together? You have never in your life seen Usher and Chris Brown together. But you're not getting Usher and Chris Brown perform together. That shit wasn't even trending, y'all. It wasn't even making no noise because both of them in the dirt. When I said the black celebrities don't have no pop fans no more, y'all. The white crowd been in all races been washed their hands with Chris Brown and Usher. When Usher got kicked off The Voice, accused of herpes, everybody else didn't forget. It's just his black fans didn't forget. Because the secret is y'all nasty. Y'all love STDs. That's the secret. Usher got kicked off The Voice 2018. He still performs in front of black crowds. But the fucking tour, this is the joke, y'all. Why Diddy was in court. Why Diddy got his time. The tour of the woman beater and the STD carrier was together. They had Chris Brown, the woman beater, and Usher, the herpes man, on one stage together at one show. Goddamn, you woman got pranks. You woman paid to see a woman beater and a man with a goddamn STD. That's the truth. They can't sue me. That's the truth. So why you think in the real world, no respectable outlet covered this shit? Family, I didn't even know this shit till this morning. We have never seen Chris Brown and Usher together on one stage. That's supposed to be a big event. But here's your proof. BET is dead. Because Chris Brown is certified woman beater. They don't have no pop fans. Also, the secret of this whole thing is there is no more black dollars. There's no more black dollars. So they all going to fight over the same crumbs. They got to fight over the same crumbs till they all gone. And they all going to be content creators. That's one. And they all got to talk about Jay-Z falling now. So they don't got nothing else. That's all they got left. So if you don't, if like I say, if they don't got no pop star fans, Jay-Z, the white people been cut him off. White people cut him off during Obama era. They cut him off. Him and his wife been cut off by white people when they campaigned for Hillary Clinton. Those are facts. So I told you it's political. They all finished because of their affiliations. All right? And they're not coming back. So you stay tuned and you watch how everybody cover up. As of now, Nicki is unleashing on them 24/7. That's right. She doing the Jaguar on them. So just pay attention, y'all. And don't forget, it's more people coming out. But as of now, Offset likes his buns tickled. Quavo is also a fruit bucket. That's why Sweetie left him. And you got your facts. Quavo said he was Barbie. No, he was Beyonce. So on that note, y'all, let's get out of here. I'll holler at y'all later. We out. Appreciate all y'all that tapped in. And it's still humans against AI. Thank you very much, Mally C. Thank you very much, everybody. For those who want some more content, if you bored on this Saturday, go to the homepage, and it's a lot of stuff to watch. It's a lot of stuff to laugh at. All right, go check out the playlist, unlock content. Also, the playlist for Movie Decode. Also, the playlist for Your Life is Scripted. And then you can see how some of this shit you were programmed with. And then some of these videos will get you through. It's something to do. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here. No more talking. One.